Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Droppin' podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
This episode is sponsored by True Choice Insurance. Here at True Choice, we take a different philosophy when it comes to providing you with your insurance options. We emphasize the value of the products we offer, instead of playing on the fear of you not being protected in your time of need. True Choice is affiliated with more than 60 insurance companies. This makes us one of the most independent agencies in the state of Texas. Please visit TrueChoiceInsurance.com for all your insurance needs.
Yo. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. I'm the host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Man, I just want to come to y'all late, tonight. I just got done watching Los Angeles Lakers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. LeBron was chasing history, and the game started out well. LeBron had a slow start, and then he picked it up, ran off 8 straight. There was a lot of celebrities in attendance: Jay-Z, Dwayne Wade, Uncle Shay, Shannon Sharp, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the captain that he was about to pass, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, AC Green. It was star-studded. He had his wife there, Savannah, his mother, Gloria, his 2 kids, the boys, Bryce and Bronny, and then he had his daughter, Zori. He was chasing history, man, chasing history. And tonight, history was made. LeBron James became the all-time leading scorer of the NBA, passing up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the captain, a record that's almost stood 40 years. Now it's at 38,390 points, and it's just going to keep on climbing. I really don't talk too much about the Lakers, man. The thing about it is Darvin Ham got to be one of the worst coaches in the NBA. Coming into this season, press conferences, media day, Darvin Ham talked all the right things. Teams buying in, one stop, one kill. Defensively, defense is not there. You got these teams that are coming in playing the Lakers. I know everybody gets up to play the Lakers, but these teams are shooting outrageous numbers from the three-point line. Oklahoma City tonight lit them up from behind the three-point line. They made like 15 threes. And the Lakers defense is terrible. Now the Lakers are in a position where they might not even make the play-in. They're at the bottom of the barrel. They're 13th in the league out of 15 teams in the West. And they just played a team in Oklahoma City that was above them at the number 12 spot, which if they would have beat Oklahoma City tonight, they would have moved past them an inch closer to that 10th spot to get the play in. But the thing about it is they're only about three games out of that 6th spot. And they keep on getting these terrible losses. And these losses are being at the end of the game, and it's all on the coaching. These lineups that Darvin Ham has on the floor is horrendous. I don't know why he continuously keeps going with Pat Bev. I don't understand. Pat Bev got this notion around the league that he's a great defender. Yeah, Pat Bev is an exceptional defender, on-ball defender, but Pat Bev thinks he can guard everybody out on the court. And it went to show the other day on Saturday when they played New Orleans Pelicans. Pat Bev, his assignment was Brandon Ingram. As much as Pat Bev gets under people's skins, but them guys just shoot over top of Pat Bev. And at one time, Darvin Ham told Pat Bev, do not leave Brandon Ingram. You guarding Brandon Ingram. You got a 6'1" guard on a 6'9" forward. He just shoots the ball over him. Just like they play the Clippers. He's guarding Paul George. Them guys just rise up over him and shoot. You go back to the playoffs when Pat Bev was doing all that to KD, but KD was still averaging 28 to 30 points a game because he shoots right over Pat Bev. And this notion of Darvin Ham continuously going with Pat Bev down the stretch, it has to change. Darvin Ham is not going to make the full year. Darvin Ham will, if the Lakers don't make the play-in, Darvin Ham will be fired. Mark my words, Darvin Ham will be fired. Darvin Ham is a terrible coach. What he did was he convinced Rob Pelinka that he was working with Westbrook to let him buy in coming off the bench. Westbrook has bought into that, and that was Darvin Ham's project. But at the same time, you lost the principles of coaching the rest of the team because you have pieces out there that you can incorporate in a game that gives Lakers advantages in certain situations. Tonight went and showed that Rui Hachimura was playing a great game in the fourth quarter. He hit a turnaround jumper. He hit a three-pointer, takes him out the game, and brings in a replacement and leaves Pat Bev out on the floor. It's this notion of they was trying to advertise Pat Bev for trade value. That's why he was starting. That's why he was playing minutes. Well, we're a day away from the trade deadline, and you still got to showcase Pat Bev. Right now, you're trying to win ball games. Darvin Ham is horrible as a coach. That's my opinion. And this notion of, playing guys down the stretch, you traded for Rui Hachimura, and the reports was he's going to be on the floor in the fourth quarter. These last two games, Rui's nowhere to be found. He's not getting them closing minutes. And if you go back to a game that the Lakers was playing San Antonio, they was up 12 at halftime. Russell Westbrook goes to Phil Handy, a part of the coaching staff, and tells them, y'all have to be better as coaches with this rotation and these minutes. And the Lakers was up 12. And then after the game, they asked Russell Westbrook about it in the post-game press conference. He said, we'll keep that in-house. So that should tell you there's something wrong, because in that particular game that they was up 12 and they went on to win the game, they took Russell Westbrook out in the fourth quarter, and Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis went to hand him the cushion so he could sit down. And what did Russell Westbrook do? He took the cushion and threw it in the front row. He was pissed because he was yanked out of the game for Pat Bev. And this notion about Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook are cool. Yeah, they cool because they're on the same team. But at the same time, I think Russell Westbrook feels some type of way because Pat Bev is getting his minutes. You go to this New Orleans Pelicans game on Saturday. Pat Bev was in the game. Russell Westbrook did not even see the floor in the fourth quarter. And Pat Bev was out there getting all his minutes. And Russell Westbrook said, they know where I'm at. When I'm not in the game, I'm in the hallway riding a bicycle. So this notion of Pat Bev getting all these minutes and these Lakers losing these games down the stretch is terrible. That's terrible coaching. And Darvin Ham has to go. If Darvin Ham does not utilize the guys that he has in the lineup and utilize the players that he has to get advantages, he's not a coach. All he does is stand around with his hands in his pockets, marching up and down the sideline. He does no coaching. And I'm going to tell you why he does no coaching. The game that, LeBron drew that play up against Boston. LeBron drew that play up, getting the ball at the top of the key, getting downhill with the left hand. He took a page out of the time when he was in Miami, when he was playing against Indiana in the playoffs, when he hit the game winner. if y'all notice, if y'all go back and look at that game, when they called timeout, LeBron was with that clipboard drawing that play up, showing Darvin Ham, this is the play that we should run. And that's the exact play that they ran. Darvin Ham does no coaching. He is horrible as a coach. And the Lakers front office, I don't know what they see in Darvin Ham and see with this unit that they have. The unit that they have pieces that are really comparable to fit LeBron James' style of play. And this notion about if the Lakers are fully healthy, they can beat anybody. Well, they're healthy and they still not winning. Like, they're still not winning. And tonight, it was a record-setting night for LeBron James. And when it came out, it's like LeBron had all kinds of energy on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Nobody else matched his energy. So when LeBron was scoring, we still giving up points. The Lakers giving up points. They're giving up points. Oklahoma City hitting these threes. Jalen Williams hitting threes. They was just killing. Mike Muscala coming the game. 4 for 4 from three-point line. Last night, he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean against Golden State. And tonight, they coming off a back-to-back, and they matched the atmosphere and the energy that the Lakers had in that arena on a record-setting night from LeBron James. It's terrible. Darvin Ham is a horrible coach, and I sometimes you got to put it on the players, but at this notion, I put it on Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham got to go. It's like he is no different from Frank Vogel. At least Frank Vogel got the Lakers an NBA championship. Got him an NBA championship. And this thing about when Anthony Davis was down, Thomas Bryant was in the lineup, doing great things offensively. Thomas Bryant don't even get minutes no more. Wyndon Gabriel was doing things when Anthony Davis was out. He don't even get minutes no more. Their first off-season acquisition was Damian Jones. He don't even get no playing time. He's been DNP. He had Kendrick Nunn on the bench before he got traded. Now he goes to Washington. Now look at him balling out. There's something about being in LA with the bright lights and them guys not performing. When they get traded to these other teams, they go haywire. But they don't get the minutes when they in LA. So when they get moved to these other teams, they shining. So it's crazy to go to say that when the Lakers are healthy, they can beat anybody. No, we got to stop that. This Lakers team, with the coaching efforts and the pieces of the puzzle that he puts on the floor, is absolutely atrocious. Lonnie Walker started the season off with a bang. He comes back from injury. He don't get the minutes that he's supposed to get. And he's playing his career best basketball since he's left San Antonio. Troy Brown is a great piece, a good wing defender, can knock down the threes. He's incorporated in the lineup, but he's in and out of the lineup. Then this thing about Austin Reeves just got back. How you going to incorporate him in the lineup? But you giving Pat Bev all these minutes. The thing about the Lakers, they are small on the perimeter. And it's making it no better by you keeping Pat Bev on that floor, a 6'1" guard trying to guard everybody. But he's getting abused. Regardless of what kind of relentless defense he has, he is getting abused, man. These guards are lighting him up. And then when he takes away and don't guard the guards, he's guarding these big guys, and he's still getting lit up. So Darvin Ham, you got to do better because you're on the hot seat. Because if I was LeBron in a night like this and you take an L, I'd ride off into the sunset. I wouldn't want to play no more with the Los Angeles Lakers. I wouldn't. He's already pissed off because they didn't get Kyrie. But the thing about it is, you one day away from the trade deadline. What are you going to do? Are you going to make a move? But if you do make a move, Darvin Ham don't know how to incorporate the pieces. Because to me, they got enough pieces to compete. But Darvin Ham don't know how to push all the right buttons, man. Darvin Ham right now is in the trick bag, man. And he got to come out of that bag and he got to press the right buttons and put the right combinations on the floor so the Lakers can execute and get it done. Like tonight, I don't know what was wrong with Anthony Davis. It was like he was going through the motions. I guess he got caught up in all the hoopla and the atmosphere that was going on because he really wasn't involved. Russell Westbrook, as bad as, he started off the season, but now coming off the bench, He's playing great ball. Now you got to accept Russell Westbrook for who he is. He's going to make turnovers. He's going to do it, but you got to accept that now. But other than that, offensively, he's bringing it every night. But he still has some questionable times where he's dribbling the ball and ISOs and he wants to pull up and stuff like that. Even though he's hitting that three, they're still bad shots, but he's hitting them. They're still bad shots, man. Russell Westbrook got to continue to put pressure on the defense. But enough of that, man. Darvin Ham. Let's stick with the basics with Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham, his coaching philosophy to me is terrible. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he keeps bringing Pat Bev back in the game in fourth quarter and closing minutes, guarding these guys, and they still are torturing them. You might as well bring in guys that are dependable on the offensive end, that can make plays, and it can open that floor up. You brought in Rui Hachimura, and he can't even be on the floor in the fourth quarter to close the game out. And he's supposed to be a part of the closing lineup. The Lakers have not had a consistent closing lineup the whole season long. I know injuries, people in and out of the lineup, but this notion of going to Pat Bev down the stretch every time, he's just not getting it done, man. As much as everybody says the intangibles, the intangibles, Patrick Beverley has that. But he's getting cooked, guys. He's getting cooked. If y'all watch the game for what it is, and you know basketball the way I know basketball, Pat Bev is out there getting cooked. Regardless of how he gets up in the man and pressuring him, Pat Bev is getting scorched. And that starts with coaching because you keep going back to the same thing that's burning you every time. It's probably about 5 or 6 games that the Lakers have lost down the stretch. Sometimes the officials have blown it, but sometimes, the rest of the times, to me, Darvin Ham has blown it. So, man, it's unbelievable, man. Guys, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. You know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, man, appreciate everybody that's following me. Appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel. All the new subscribers, come on in, man. Press that subscribe button. Press that like button. Get this video popping, man. So you'll know every time that Simply Ball drops a hot banger like this, man. So y'all guys, man, if y'all watching the Lakers, any Lakers fans out there that are watching the Lakers game, take it for face value, man. Take your feelings out of it, man. Take your heart out of it and just watch it for what it is. And y'all tell me what y'all think about Darvin Ham as a basketball coach, man. Yeah, Darvin Ham, he's been, with the Milwaukee Bucks, a championship organization, but that's as an assistant coach, a defensive coach. As a head coach, he doesn't have it, man. He don't have the head coach and the tangibles to get the job done, man. And it's just terrible right now, man. For everybody that's in Laker Nation that's trying to ride with the Lakers, man, it's unbearable right now. It's hard to watch, man. So y'all guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. And like I always said, man, we're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.